TomoNews presents Walmart.
Boy camps out in Walmart undetected for over 2 days. Walmart's slogan is save money, live better, and that's exactly what one Corsicana, Texas boy did. The 14-year-old constructed 2 secret compounds inside the 24-hour store where he remained undetected. His sleeping quarters consisted of a makeshift bed built behind boxes of baby strollers. Shoppers had no clue they were physically inches away from genius, yet mentally light years away from attaining it. The boy was able to eat just about anything he wanted on the Walton family 5-finger discount card. Behind a wall of paper towel and butt wipe, he stored nutrition supplies and used diapers to avoid detection when going to the bathroom. A crack in the wall provided backside access to the juice aisle. He even scored a pet fish to keep him company. The natural master of disguise changed clothes every few hours to throw off anyone who might be tailing him. The boy was able to call the retail giant home for 2.5 days. Eventually, Walmart staff followed a trail of trash leading to the boy's hideout and busted the runaway teen. Employees called police, who delivered the boy into the custody of relatives. No criminal charges have been filed. So save money and live better on your next weekend vacation at more than 4,000 locations nationwide.
Alleged Walmart shoplifter crawls through ceiling to freedom. Now this is one shoplifter who really didn't want to get caught. The saga began last Friday when a guy was stopped by theft prevention officers at a Walmart in Mobile, Alabama. As you can see, he was not eager to cooperate with them. Walmart staff finally dragged the dude into the store's security office and waited for cops to arrive. The alleged shoplifter tried to fight his way out of the office, kicking and yanking at the door, but staff held the door firmly shut. Then, after some brief silence, people heard loud bangs. Shoppers pulled out their cell phones after it became apparent that the guy had crawled up into the ceiling in a bid to escape. The guy climbed around inside the ceiling as Walmart staff tried to figure out where he was. Then suddenly, boom! The guy kicked a hole through the ceiling and jumped down, conveniently for him, just feet away from the store's exit. The man then ran out of the store and made his getaway. He has not yet been caught. Following his dramatic escape, employees nicknamed him Spider-Man, but the comic superhero would likely be displeased to be compared to a guy who's accused of shoplifting a hat, a watch, and some underwear. Even Bambi shops at Walmart. Customers in a Minnesota Walmart got a wild surprise after noticing a deer in one of the aisles, perusing the merchandise. The young buck was likely hunting for a snack when it strolled right into the store's motion-activated garden doors. Tom Grasswick had been deciding on dog dishes when something bumped into him. Imagine his surprise when he saw it was a deer, and in the pet aisle too. Grasswick quickly moved to subdue the 100-pound animal, pinning it down near a bag of dog food. The deer whisperer then covered the animal's eyes to keep it from resisting. Once it had calmed down, he and a few others set it free outside. Neither Grasswick nor the confused deer were hurt in the incident. Walmart, meanwhile, will likely be making changes to their garden center door. Sorry, Bambi. Looks like no more shopping for you.
Walmart fireworks display catches fire. Walmart shoppers got an unexpected light show when a firework display caught fire. Near the grocery department, a shopper caught on camera possibly the first and last fireworks show at a Phoenix Walmart. The display sent billows of smoke up in the air visible from aisles away. Some shoppers couldn't help but watch. As the fire spread, shoppers could be seen running through the store. Walmart personnel cleared the building shortly after. Happy early 4th of July, Phoenix.
Woman berates man for using food stamps at Walmart. Here's a video of a woman yelling at a man trying to buy groceries for his family at a, where else? Walmart. And it's gone viral.
You're providing for it, I am. The government is. They take it out of my check. Bullshit, they don't.
Okay. And contact your local senators and congressmen and issue a...
The argument starts with the woman making sarcastic remarks about the man using food stamps to pay for his purchase at an undisclosed Walmart. The two bicker back and forth and a few F-bombs are dropped, all in front of a small child. But that's not what viewers have mainly been concerned about. One viewer wrote about the woman, if she hates welfare so much, why does she shop at a retailer that helps their employees get on welfare? This sparked an online debate with over 100 replies to the comment. In 2014, Forbes reported that Walmart cost U.S. taxpayers an estimated $6.2 billion in public assistance, including food stamps, Medicaid, and subsidized housing. And while people didn't exactly agree with the woman, they also didn't exactly blame Walmart. Commenter Andy wrote, "Walmart isn't taking the food stamps. If I run a business and I hire someone who's on food stamps, would you then say I'm costing the taxpayers money?" Touché, Andy. Commenter Merrill argued, "Without Walmart, all the mom-and-pop groceries and hardware stores they drove out of business with monopoly pricing would pay all those federal, state, and local taxes and employ a close to equal number, fool." Yeah, fool. Well, if nothing else, as the debate continues, one thing is clear. Yelling at someone while they're using food stamps to buy groceries for their family makes you look like a douche.
You don't have to.
No, I don't. You're right.
You just take advantage of them like everybody else.
Well, why wouldn't I? Yeah, why wouldn't I?
Oh, good. Hi.
Land shark is real! Cops in Florida think something fishy is going on after a 5-foot-long shark showed up dead at Walmart. The jaws-dropping discovery was made last Friday afternoon at this Walmart store in the city of St. Augustine on Florida's northeast coast. It came just hours after another dead shark was found in the driveway of a nearby home. Geez, talk about a fish out of water. The Walmart manager made a snappy call to the cops when she found the shark basking in a shopping cart in the store's parking lot. Initial investigations revealed the shark was put there by a guy who earlier that day had found it sitting on top of his RV. The RV driver told cops he heard a loud bang that morning and then saw the shark on top of the vehicle when he went out to check out the noise. So, as you do, he stuck the shark in a shopping cart and carried on with his business. Maybe he had bigger fish to fry. Okay, I'll stop. The jokes are wearing fin now, and I've probably jumped the shark. Police reviewed surveillance footage of the parking lot, but are still none the wiser about how the shark got there. Perhaps it just turned up out of the blue, uninvited? This reminds us of the time a dead shark was found on a New York subway train a few years back. In August 2013, passengers on the N train were baffled when they ended up sharing a compartment with a female dogfish shark. Turns out the corpse of the shark had washed up on Coney Island earlier that day, where it was found by some kids. But when the kids weren't looking, a group of pranksters took the shark and ran off with it. They dropped it by a roller coaster, where it was found by some guy from Brooklyn. According to the New York Post, the 31-year-old man thought the shark was such a fine specimen that he decided to take it home and study it. However, at some point on the journey back, he changed his mind. Instead, the man said he left the shark on the subway train for other passengers to enjoy. So, at least that's one shark mystery solved. As for this guy, who knows? St. Augustine cops were said to be diving into their investigations.
Walmart greeter fired after wild turkey enters store. What do you do when a wild turkey walks through your door? That's the predicament 88-year-old Walmart greeter Bob Tallinger had to figure himself out of a few weeks back. On March 27th, Tallinger, a greeter for the past 8 years at the Waukesha Walmart in Wisconsin, was greeting customers when the rogue bird stormed through the sliding doors. Tallinger and others spent time trying to shoo the turkey out, but the bird had apparently come to peruse the aisles just like everyone else. Eventually, as the turkey browsed the patio section, a member of the local Humane Animal Welfare Society was able to lure it into a net. The bird was later released, and so too was poor Bob Tallinger, upon being told he should have reported the unwelcome customer to a manager. Local news media interviewed Bob and his wife after the firing, who said Bob's job was to greet people, which he was excellent at. The old man was never made aware of staff protocol in the event a wild turkey snuck in. When reached for comment, Walmart issued a statement saying, quote, "We appreciate the public's concern and take this situation seriously. While we will not comment on HR matters, we can confirm Mr. Tallinger is no longer with the company." Fortunately, Bob's been recruited and hired at a local nonprofit consignment shop. Greet on, Bob. Greet on. Walmart employee gives shoes to homeless man. Continues working in socks. If Walmart employee Phil Powell doesn't win Employee of the Month, something ain't right. On July 29th, while working in the Lithia Springs Walmart, Powell saw a homeless man in the store. Looking down at the man's feet, he noticed the poor guy was without shoes. Wanting to lessen the man's plight even just a little bit, he took off his own shoes and gave them away. But his act of kindness didn't go unnoticed. A shopper saw the entire thing and ran up to the homeless man to ask about the exchange. The homeless man pointed to Powell, who was still working in pink socks. The woman, Myrna Kynes, took a photo of Powell and posted it to Facebook to tell the world of his good deed. Soon after, the store manager approached Powell, who told him he used to be homeless too and wanted to help because he knew how the man felt. As a reward, Powell was allowed to pick out any new pair of shoes from the footwear department. He chose a $13 pair of slippers.
Walmart also wants to use drones for home deliveries. Walmart applied to the Federal Aviation Administration on Monday for permission to test the use of drones for home deliveries and at its distribution centers and stores. Walmart is seeking permission to use Phantom 3 and S900 drones for home deliveries, distribution, and for inventory work. The Federal Aviation Administration could take up to 120 days to review the application. Walmart is hoping to use the drones to take stock of the contents inside trucks parked at its warehouses. Drones can also deliver groceries to pickup points at store parking lots. Furthermore, Walmart wants to test whether drones can successfully make home deliveries in small residential neighborhoods. If the FAA approves Walmart's application, the retail giant will be joining Amazon and Google in the competition over e-commerce services.
Walmart develops self-driving shopping carts. Walmart received a patent last week for its self-driving shopping cart system. The shopping carts will be equipped with detachable motors with video cameras and sensors. Customers can request a cart using their smartphone. Supermarket employees usually have to round up abandoned carts. With the new system, the carts will be able to return to the docking station automatically. The carts can also be used to restock products that are low in stock. It is not yet known when or where the new system will be applied in Walmart supermarkets.
Woman robs Walmart, takes off in motorized wheelchair. Why walk when you can drive, or well, ride? A Michigan woman accused of shoplifting from a Walmart decided to ride off on one of the store's super fast mobility motorized wheelchairs. After stealing 6 bags of clothing from a Fruitport Township Walmart last week, 46-year-old Shirley Mason made her fast and furious getaway. Unfortunately for Mason, police were called after a customer witnessed her drive out of the parking lot area on the motorized wheelchair. When police finally caught up with Mason on the motorized cart, she was nearly 2 whole miles away on westbound Barney Street. Police found her sitting on the $1,200 cart with up to $600 worth of alleged stolen merchandise. Mason told the police officer that she had called someone and asked for a ride, but she wasn't able to find one, so she took the cart because she didn't feel like walking. Hey, you can't argue with that logic, right?
Walmart robots are here to help. Walmart is enlisting automated help to improve out-of-stock issues and mislabeled items. Walmart robots are equipped with a camera and lights that can scan the aisles to check stocks and identify mislabeled or wrongly priced items. The robot passes the data to human employees, who then restock the shelves and fix any errors. The retail giant stresses that the machines will not replace staffers and are merely there to help them. The robots are 50% more productive than human employees at shelf scanning and are capable of doing it faster and more accurately. Walmart has been trialing robots in California, Pennsylvania, and Arkansas for the past 3 years and will be expanding to 50 more locations in January of 2018. So if you live in El Paso, Fort Worth, or Jacksonville, it seems the robots are coming.